Alright guys, I told you I was going to make a separate video, so here we are making a separate video talking about the UnAmericans. Now, for those of you who are new to the WWE industry, and to those of you who may not remember, the UnAmericans was a team back in the early 2000s consisting of Test, Christian, also known as Christian Cage, and also Lance Storm and William Regal. It started out with just 3 before William Regal was thrown in. It was not a successful stable. Let's just throw that out there right now. And before we get into this, as always, if you like this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. That way you make sure you never miss out on an up-to-date video of the Jamez Report. And you know what? Might as well hit that share button too so your family and friends can see it. And if you like, don't be afraid to leave comments down below. I'll make sure I get right back to you. So the UnAmericans was an unsuccessful stable for many different reasons, I think, because A, they was called the UnAmericans, and the only reason I'm talking about this is because Tommy Dreamer on the House of Pain podcast, which is his podcast, had Lance Storm on a couple weeks ago, and I finally got the chance to sit down and listen to the House of Pain, or House of Hardcore. I think it's the House of Hardcore podcast, where he's talking about Lance Storm's career, and in part 2, they start talking about his WWE career. And in part 2, they talk about him being a part of the UnAmericans. I had to be honest with you. I recalled the name. And I recalled that Christian was a part of the group. And I remember Lance Storm being a part of the group. But I had to be reminded of what they was as a stable. And they wasn't successful. I think they only went on for like a year, if that. And so when this stable first began, they decided to start this segment by acting like they was going to burn the American flag. And I can tell you right now, I don't remember this segment because I was kind of still young when this was going on, because this is early 2000s. So I was probably just now hitting middle school, kind of telling my age a little bit. But I had to go back and rewatch the segment after Lance Storm talked about this segment, by the way. So they was going to burn the American flag, or act like they was going to burn the American flag. Booker T and Goldust, who was a tag team at the time, would try to save the day. But then Kane would come back to WWE from injury and save the day. Save them from burning the flag. Here's my biggest issue. Why would you even want to attempt to burn the American flag? I can tell you from what Tommy Dreamer said, because Tommy Dreamer said he used to ride in the car from show to show with Test, and Test was not cool with even attempting it. He wasn't even cool about it, even thinking about burning the American flag. And Test is from Canada. Christian's from Canada. Lance Storm's from Canada. William Regal was the only one not from Canada because he's from England. But William Regal was not a part of this segment. And Lance Storm revealed that, he wasn't comfortable with it. He was going to do it because it was his job, but he was making sure there was safety precautions like, hey, if this happens, you guys got to protect us from the fans. You guys got to keep us because, you know what, the fans are really going to come over. And yes, I know in the world of wrestling that there's not hardly anything off limits as far as what you can do. But to me personally, burning the American flag, and I'm just going to be honest with you, burning any nationality flag, whether it be the China flag, the North Korean flag, the Afghanistan flag, Iraq flag, the New England flag, no matter what flag it is, France, Canada, you name it, that is an ethnic group's a nation, okay? Just like America, if you're an American, is your nation, you better love it. I don't think you should always respect that part of any country. You always respect their flag. You respect them as individuals. I know in this day and age, it don't seem like there's a lot of respect going around and there's a lot of hate that's out there, but I'm just telling you. Yes, it wouldn't matter if they was going to burn the Canada flag. I would not be happy about that. Why would you do that to a country and disrespect the country that much? All about the heat, brother. You don't need to get heat that way. Okay? You don't. Now, Lance Storm did reveal that, hey, Vince was not really wanting them to burn the American flag. He wanted them to just get close to look like they was going to. But Lance Storm also revealed in his video that when he was back at ECW, Paul Heyman, because it's illegal to burn the American flag, for one thing. It's illegal to do. But Paul Heyman, back in ECW, was literally going to have Lance burn the American flag. And if he wasn't able to do it at the ECW show, he and Lance revealed that, Paul Heyman told Lance, he said, hey, if we can't do this here and you go back home into Canada, it's not illegal to burn the flag over there. Will you burn the flag? I want you to burn the American flag as a video package, and then we'll show it on ECW then. Now, anyone that knows ECW knows that ECW really like to push that envelope. Thankfully, they never went through with it, and Lance said, thankfully they didn't go through with it because the person he dealt with to come and go to America during ECW days was an ex-Marine, and he said, I don't really feel, he said, if he was going to have me do this, then he needed to, how do I want to say, needed to talk to this Marine personally about it. And once again, why would you ever consider burning the American flag? Or anybody's flag, for that matter? And another thing that bothered me about the Un-Americans, and it was the t-shirt was an American flag turned upside down. It's not that offensive, but for me, and this is just a personal opinion here, I don't like to see my flag disrespected in any shape or form. Yes, it worked. It got me to hate that group. It would have got me to hate that group. Like I said, I was young when this group came out. It would have got people to hate that group. But they were selling them as t-shirts, and I don't know why anybody would buy that shirt. Don't disrespect someone's nationality in the flag, at least to that extent. I know in wrestling, nothing's off limits. If you're the bad guy, you need to be able to get heat on yourself. You need to be able to make people hate you. You need to be able to get people to invest in you, to want to see you to get completely destroyed. So when they was talking about this, I was like, holy crap. Vince McMahon really didn't want to burn the flag. Well, Paul Heyman really wanted to burn the flag. And I was like, holy crap, why would you even consider doing something like that? And I was like, you know what? I didn't make a video about this and get everyone else's opinion. What are your guys' opinion about that? Leave it in the comments below. If you stuck with this whole video about talking about the Un-Americans and burning the flag, even though this is old news, but there's been rumor that, WWE's talked about it again. And I'll tell you right now, they do that, they're going to lose a lot of fans. Myself included, because I won't watch the show if they do something like that. At least not for a long time. And I really hope that they never, ever do such a thing just to try to get ratings up or to try to get the fans interactive, because believe me, the fans will get interactive. So that all being said, I want to thank you guys for tuning into the show. What did you guys think of the video? What do you guys think of the Un-Americans and Lance Storm? And let me know in the comments below. Thank you all. Have a great day. And I'll see you guys on the flippity flip.